Hello everyone, welcome back to another Watch Me Work on my channel. Today I'm doing this really fun, like a winter wonderland set with some encapsulated glitter, some stamping, some chrome, some hand-painted plaid design. So a whole bunch of a little bit of everything kind of in this design. And it's just this gorgeous blue, perfect for winter, those kind of like frozen themed nails. I absolutely love it. So let's go and get started. And I need to start by removing her old set. This was her previous design. It was the most adorable, like gingerbread cookie themed design. And so because this design had a lot of elements to it, it has encapsulated glitter, it has stamping, hand painting, glitter, gel polish, all this different type of stuff. I'm reaching for my Erica's T-Rex bit because this bit leaves nothing behind and it just gets the job done super fast and efficiently. So I reached for this bit because I knew I was going to have to file through a lot of different stuff, including encapsulated glitter, which can take a long time. So I wanted to make sure I didn't waste any time and I was efficient. So that's why I reached for the T-Rex bit. I highly recommend it to just have one at least if you don't have one already, because anytime you get a client coming in with lots of different stuff that you should take off, it just helps so much to be able to take it off really quickly. So I have this bit in the forward direction and it is about 25 to 30,000 RPM. So I do turn it up fairly fast because this is a specialty bit, and if you have it on too low, sometimes it can kind of catch. So you really don't be afraid to turn it up, get that speed going so that you can really remove the old design efficiently. The one thing about this bit I will say is I feel like it does create a lot of dust, and I think it's just because the dust particles are a little bit bigger than your regular like bit that you would use to file something off. It just like cuts down that product so fast that it cuts this product down into like these big chunks, and I feel like the chunks like do not float down to the dust collector as much as something that's like lighter that would just kind of like, I don't know. It just kind of, I feel like it has so much extra dust, but it's okay. I just keep doing what I'm doing because otherwise it could take me like twice as long to file through all this. And as always, I do have my coupon code, which is AMB10, and that'll save you 10% off of anything Erica's, the bits and implements, which is what I use. So I absolutely love them, amazing quality. So I always have that code if you guys need to order anything from Erica's. So for her prep, I've pushed back her cuticles already, and now I'm using the Russian nib bit from Erica's, and this one's just a really small diamond bit, and it makes it super easy to get into those sidewalls and tight areas and remove that cuticle because it's fairly small, and it just works so nicely. I absolutely love this one. So I'm using it in the forward direction, and I'm using it on the speed about 10 to 12,000 RPMs. Then I flip it in the reverse direction and do the exact same thing. So same speed, except I'm going down the right side of the nail now, and this is going to help push back the cuticle and skin around the nail, around the entire nail and not just one side. So this is why I always do forward in one direction and then reverse in the other direction. Now I use my Erica's Boss Lady nippers just to nip off any of that excess skin that's hanging up off the nail. Every video I always say this: if you do not feel comfortable with this part, then of course you can skip this. Next, I am just shortening and thinning out the product on the nails that are going to be encapsulated for this next design. So this is why it's important for you to have a plan when you are creating these designs for your clients, because you need to know which nail is going to be encapsulated. That way you can make sure that the product that's on the natural nail is really, really thin so that you don't end up with a really bulky nail. So I already have in my mind which nails that's going to be, and so I'm going to make sure and shape, shorten, and thin out the product that's on those nails so I'm ready for them to be encapsulated. So that's kind of a little tip if you are doing a design that has some encapsulated, some not. So I'm going to encapsulate the glitter on the specific nails that is going to have that, and on the other nails I'm just going to fill them as usual and do my design on top. So now we're getting ready for the gel application. So I'm cleansing her nails with cleanser really, really well to remove any extra oils, dirt, debris, anything like that. We want that off the nail and the nail super clean. And then I'm going to apply my primer, which is the Luminary Commit Primer. I use this on every client, no matter what product they have on. I just find this is kind of like a good universal primer that you can use on everyone. And so this is a non-acid, just a sticky primer. So I applied that on all the nails, and then we're ready for gel application. Now on this specific client, I find using the Luminary gel as a base gel works really well for her and helps to create better adhesion for her nails. However, she still needs the strength of the Accents hard gel. So I apply the Accents gel as like the gel that I use to actually build up her nails, but I use the Luminary gel as like her base coat or her bonder base gel kind of thing. So I do mix these products together. I haven't had an issue with it. Again, I always say if you're going to try and mix different things, try it on yourself first, or like have a client that could be like your tester client, because you don't want to do this and then like all your clients' nails broke or whatever it is. So I only recommend mixing products after you kind of have a trial with it first to see if it will work. But I find that this works just fine for me, and it provides the really great adhesion from the Luminary gel, and then I get the strength from the Accents Trinity hard gel. So once I do that coat of the Luminary gel on all the nails, then I make sure and cure that for a full 60 seconds. Now for her encapsulated glitter nails, I'm using the Light Elegance glitter gel in Beachside in Belize. I actually don't know if this one's made anymore. It may have been discontinued, but it's a really gorgeous dark glitter with some holographic glitters. I'm also using a clear holographic fine glitter gel and some chunky blue glitters. These are all from dailycharm.com. I do have a coupon code from Daily Charm, which is Katie10, and it'll save you 10%, but I love the Daily Charm loose glitters. They just have so much and so many different colors. So for the encapsulated glitter nails, I'm applying the Light Elegance glitter gel to the nails, and then I am going to fade it up. And by the way, I am applying this directly onto that cured Luminary. So I have not actually built up the structure yet with the nails. I'm just applying it on like the base gel. And then I'm just dropping in those chunky glitters into that glitter gel. So I did not cure the glitter gel. I'm using a dotting tool and just placing those big chunky glitters into that wet glitter gel. So they'll stick really, really nicely. And when I'm happy with that, I'm going to cure each nail by itself so that the gel and the glitter doesn't really run or move around. 60-second cure for each nail before moving on to the next nail. So once I have all of the encapsulated nails exactly where I want them, I'm just doing a thin layer of this clear, fine holographic glitter gel over the top just to make the glitter fade kind of blend really nicely and just add that little bit of hint of extra shimmer. And unfortunately, this one's not made anymore, but you could use any kind of clear holographic fine glitter or a clear gel that has a really fine shimmer in it. Any type of clear shimmery gel would work. So now it's time to do the actual encapsulation. So I'm using my Accents Trinity hard gel and I'm doing a thin layer over the entire nail with the glitter on it. And then I'm going to get a bigger dollop of gel and kind of float that on, build up the structure, make sure all the glitter is really nicely covered. That is how you would do the encapsulated glitter nails. And it just looks so gorgeous. These are so beautiful and so sparkly. I love this blue. It's totally like Winter Wonderland themed. I do flash cure each nail for about 5 seconds or so. So have your client go into the lamp just for a couple of seconds just to make sure and flash cure the gel so it doesn't run before you move on to the next nail. I'm also building up the structure with my Accents gel on the nails that are not encapsulated glitter, so just the regular nails that are going to have the color on top. So I am building up every single nail, all 10 nails now, and so we'll kind of be at the same stage for all the nails in the next part. And so the encapsulated glitter nails are pretty much done. They just need to be shaped and stuff, and then the other nails are going to be shaped, and then the color and design are going to go on top. So I've just skipped ahead here. All the nails have been filed and shaped. I'm just using a little brush to cleanse all the nails with some alcohol and remove all the extra dust and debris and whatever. The encapsulated glitter nails are going to get a little design on top, so they're almost done. And then the other nails just need some color and design, and then they're going to be absolutely beautiful and like the perfect Winter Wonderland nails. So the supplies I'm using is white stamping polish, the Moira stamping polish, which is sticky. I think it's called their foil stamping polish, and I used the white one as well. It says black, but I ended up switching to white. I'm using this Moyu London stamping plate with a ton of different snowflakes on it. Also, the colors that I'm going to be using is the Accents Lookout Blue, which is a really, really bright blue. Accents Suave, which is a really nice kind of like light dusty denim blue, as well as Magpie's Comet Chrome and Daily Charms Silver Mirror Chrome. So that's all these supplies I'm going to be using for the designs. So I am stamping some snowflakes on top of the encapsulated glitter nails, and I'm stamping them in white using my white stamping polish, as well as the Moira foil polish, which is like a sticky stamping polish that you can use with foils and chromes and whatever. So you see I'm dusting that one snowflake with my silver chrome, and the chrome sticks to it so nicely. So I have kind of a mix of white snowflakes and silver snowflakes. I think it turned out so pretty, and I think once you top coat it with that encapsulated glitter underneath, it just pops and it looks so cool. I love how these ones turned out. So for the other nails, I am starting with the lighter color blue on the ring finger and the thumb, and this is going to be the background for my plaid design. And on the thumb we ended up just dusting it with a little bit of a fine holographic blue glitter, which I will show in the end. So the plaid design is on the ring finger, and then for the middle fingers we did that darker, like brighter blue, and then we put chrome on top of that. So for the chrome, I've just applied my color coat, cured it, and now I am going in with a no wipe top coat, and then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. I do have a full video on how to apply chromes and prevent them from chipping, so if you want to check that out, then I have that video as well that you can watch with all sorts of tips. So I've Applied my chrome with a sponge applicator or makeup sponge applicator. Now I'm filing the edges and dusting off any of the extra dust and extra chrome before I top coat. And I talk about this more in that video about how to keep your chrome from chipping, but this is what I find helps so much and keeps that chrome lasting the full 3 weeks or 4 weeks until your clients come back. And then for the other nails, I am just using some white gel paint, and then I am starting off by painting my plaid design, and then I'm also going to mix a little bit of clear gel with some of that blue chrome powder, and it's going to create a really gorgeous like metallic blue gel paint. This is another color that I used for the plaid, and it just matches that chrome perfectly because I used that same chrome powder. So if you're ever like in a predicament where you don't have something that matches quite the same, you can always like mix things and kind of experiment. So I just mixed that little bit of chrome powder with the clear gel and had an identical matching gel paint. And then I also went in with a silver as well. Now here's the thumb where I just dusted a little bit of fine blue holographic sparkle into the tacky layer of the gel polish. This glitter is from Wildflowers. It's their micro holographic glitter, and it just worked really perfectly to kind of bring the design together. So all I needed to do after this was top coat. I did top coat twice over the stamped designs, and it just looked so gorgeous. This is the end result. Absolutely love them. My client loved them. They're like the perfect like winter wonderland themed nails, and we have a little bit of everything, some hand painted, some stamping, some encapsulated glitter, some chrome, just lots of different techniques used for this one set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, like and subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.